CTV can confirm that there has been a call now between our Prime Minister and Donald Trump.
Yeah, we know the call just wrapped up a few moments ago between President Donald Trump and Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. On the Canadian side, we're not exactly sure who is on the call with the Prime Minister, but we do know that J.D. Vance, the Vice President, and Howard Lutnick, who is, of course, the Commerce Secretary, on the call for the U.S. side. Tariffs, obviously, at the heart of the matter here, Todd. They are trying to find a way forward, the Canadian side is, to make sure that they can get to some place where either the tariffs are lifted or lowered or something of the sort. We know how much Prime Minister Justin Trudeau sent that message directly to not only Americans, but to U.S. President Donald Trump yesterday, saying that this is a bad move and this will hurt people on both sides of the border. Also, earlier today, there have been a number of media appearances by Howard Lutnick, that Commerce Secretary, talking to different media organizations, saying that maybe a negotiation could happen where the tariffs would be lessened on certain products, perhaps some carve-outs here and there. It's interesting, Todd, because we've also heard from Ontario Premier Doug Ford, who said, no, it's all or nothing. This is not going to be that type of negotiation. We are still talking to our sources to try and figure out more details about that call and exactly either who was on it for the Canadian side or the tone and tenor of it, to see exactly if there is a path forward here between the two sides. We know from the past that Donald Trump and Prime Minister Justin Trudeau have been able to get to a deal on a number of things. You know, you think about CUSMA, the new NAFTA, and working things forward. And the Prime Minister has always talked about how the two leaders have been able to get big things done, as he puts it, and really sort of playing to Donald Trump in that way and explaining how they have been able to benefit people on both sides of the border, both populations. So you'd have to think that that was part of the conversation as well. It'd be interesting to see exactly what comes out of this, since Canada has taken such a hard line in the last 24 hours, Todd, and since that will start to be felt, as we saw yesterday with the stock market that took a huge dip. And we know that that is something that Donald Trump looks at as well.